Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. Hope you are all doing well. Today we will start with Unit 2, reading Lesson 1, which title is Seasons. First of all, together we are going to read these directions, and I need you please to follow up. 1. Look at the illustrations in the warm-up to predict what our story will be about. 2. Open your book in front of you. 3. Look at the illustrations on every page and describe them. 4. Listen to the audio recording of the story and follow along in your book. 5. Answer the questions about the story. 6. And the last one, read with correct pronunciation and intonation at the end of every part or at the end of every season. To start with, I need you to pause the video a little bit and go prepare these things. You have to bring your CD of Volume 1, a laptop or CD player, your reading book Volume 1, and your practice book Volume 1. Great. The warm-up activity. Here you see 4 pictures. Yes, 4 different pictures. I want you please, together let's look at the illustrations below to answer the questions that follow. Look carefully at the illustrations for 2 minutes because I'm going to ask you some questions about them, and I'm sure you're going to answer correctly. Are you ready? Let's go to the questions. The questions are: 1. What are the illustrations about? Let's look down to check out. If I look at the 4 pictures, I can tell that these pictures talk about seasons. Great. 2. How many seasons are there in a year? I have 4 different pictures. Then we have 4 different seasons. We have 4 seasons. Yes. 3. What are they? What are these seasons? Name them. We go again to the pictures. This is summer, fall, spring, and winter. The last question is, what is special about each season? Oh, look carefully. I guess every season has something special, yes. In summer, for example, it gets very hot. In fall, everything turns yellow, orange, brown, and the leaves fall down. What about spring? What happens in spring? What's special about spring? Oh, I see butterflies and flowers blooming. That's very beautiful. And in winter, we can make a snowman. The weather gets very hot, very cold, and we can play on the snow. That's very nice. Let's move on together. First of all, the first step before we start the reading selection is to set a purpose. And this means that we have to know, why are we going to read this story with the teacher? Let's see. Follow up with me. There are 4 seasons in a year. Many changes happen to the weather, people, animals, and plants. Yeah, we saw before that the weather is not the same, and the people don't wear the same clothes in all the seasons. Also, some animals come out in summer and sleep in winter. and plants grow, yeah, in each season. Read seasons to find out about these changes. I wonder what the selection will tell me about every season. Let's read together to find out. I guess here you all opened your book, and I want you to go to page 97 and look at this picture, because I need to ask you some questions about it. Look carefully and take your time. Let's do the answers together. 1. What do you see? This is a boy. He's playing. Where is the boy? Where is the boy? The boy is at the beach or at the seashore. Yes, great. What is the boy doing? The boy is flying a kite. He's playing happily with his kite. 4. How do you think the weather is? I look at the boy and I see that he's wearing t-shirt, shorts, so this tells me that the weather is hot or warm. Very nice. That's all for this picture, boys and girls. Let's proceed. Here we go to the first part and the first season. Look at the picture, pages 98, 99, and try to answer the questions about them. I want you to take your time to look at the 3 pictures very carefully. Watch everything in them. Let's answer the questions. What do you see? There are buds, small buds growing in the soil. There are baby chicks. Little chicks here are in the nest. Their mommy is feeding them. There are 3 children playing and running on the green grass. Very good. Let's go now to number 2. What happens to the plants? Oh, the plants grow up. Yeah. Which color do you see here? I see green color everywhere. Here we have green plants. Here we have green leaves. And here we have green grass. Amazing. Now we come to this step. Which is the questions about the reading selection. I want you to listen to the teacher reading page 98, 99 and follow up word by word to answer the questions. Follow up with me now, please. I will read for you the questions, then I go to reading. Question 1. Which season is this? 2. What happens in spring? 3. What happens to the buds and to the eggs? 4. What do little chicks do? 5. How is the sun? 6. How does the grass get? 7 and last, what do you hear when you step on the wet grass? So very good. These are the questions that you need to follow. But first, we have to listen to the teacher reading 3 times the paragraph, the 3 paragraphs. I want you to follow up. Look in your book Put your finger and listen. Spring. In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds and green buds grow. Eggs hatch open. Little chicks sing. The sun is out. It must be spring. The grass gets wet. Splish, splash, splish. When we step, we hear it squish. Very nice. I'm going to read it again. Go back to the beginning, please. Let's go. Spring. In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds and green buds grow. Eggs hatch open. Little chicks sing. The sun is out. It must be spring. The grass gets wet. Splish, splash, splish. When we step, we hear it squish. And now we read it for the last time. I hope you are all thinking of the answers. Don't forget the questions. Spring. In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds and green buds grow. Eggs hatch open. Little chicks sing. The sun is out. It must be spring. The grass gets wet. Splish, splash, splish. When we step, we hear it squish. So now we finished reading the selection for 3 times and we need to answer the questions. You all prepared the answers in your heads? Excellent. Let's check them with the teacher. Number 1 was, which season is this? It is spring. Great. 2. What happens in spring? In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds. That's great. 3. What happens to the buds and to the eggs? Green buds grow and eggs hatch open. Very good. 4. What do little chicks do? And the answer is here. Little chicks sing. I bet you all did it correctly. 5. How is the sun? The sun is out. Very nice. 6. How does the grass get? And the answer goes in the last paragraph. The grass gets wet. Brilliant. What do you hear when you step on the wet grass? When we step, we hear it squish. Very nice. We finished the questions about it. Now we go to the next step. Let's check it. Here are the answers for you if you want to check them by yourself from 1 to 7. And now we come to this step, which I like very much. It's the decoding. or blending step. Let's start. These words are in page 98-99. We just read them. Okay? Come with me to the first one and read it aloud. This word is fresh. Repeat, please. Fresh. Yes. Let's start. R, fr, a, sh, fr, ash, fresh. Again, fr, ash, fresh. This word is fresh. Yes. Next comes chicks. Say it again. Chicks. Very nice. Ch, e, k, s, ch, e, k, s. Let's blend it now. Ch, x, chicks. This is chicks. Move with me to the third word. S, p, sp. Yeah, s, p, sp. R, e, n, g. Sp. Ring, spring. Say it aloud. Sp. Ring, spring. Let's go down together. This word is hatch. Hatch. H, a, ch. Again. H, a, ha. Ha, ch. Hatch. Repeat it. Ha, ch. Hatch. That's great. And the last word here is blow. Say it with me. Blow. B, l, bl. Bl, o, blow. That's great. Now I go back to the beginning. I want you to read them after me quickly. Fr, ash, fresh. Ch, x, chicks. Sp, ring, spring. Are you reading with me? I guess yes. Ha, ch, hatch. Bl, o, blow. That's great. We finished the blending step. Now it's time to go read for fluency, correct pronunciation, and intonation. As usual, you listen thrice for your teacher. You can read after me. You can echo read. And please follow up with me with your finger and with your eyes. Spring. In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds, and green buds grow. Eggs hatch open, little chicks sing. The sun is out, it must be spring. The grass gets wet, splish, splash, splish. When we step, we hear it squish. Very nice. We finished the first reading. Let's do the second. Spring. In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds, and green buds grow. Eggs hatch open, little chicks sing. The sun is out, it must be spring. The grass gets wet. Splish, splash, splish. When we step, we hear it squish. Very good, boys and girls. You are following up in a good way. Now we go to the last time. Spring. In the spring, fresh winds blow. We plant new seeds, and green buds grow. Eggs hatch open. Little chicks sing. The sun is out. It must be spring. The grass gets wet. Splish, splash, splish. When we step, we hear it squish. So now we finished reading for fluency. I hope you all followed up and you repeated after me. You can every time replay this part and listen again to the teacher and repeat to become super readers. Great. Let's see the next step together. It is the application. You need to read the story pages that I just read, 98, 99, and solve part A, question 1. It is page 40 in your practice book.